A peaceful day at work doesn't seem to be in the cards for anyone on this list. Posted to the Ghosts subreddit by Tristy and Joshua, the Redditor writes, "So this happened at my work a couple months back. In the video, a man is working at his desk around the corner from some file cabinets and other stuff stored against the wall. As he's sitting there working, oblivious to what's going on around the corner, a whiteboard does a full 180, twirling around to land upright, leaning against the opposite wall. What is going on here? Well, some say it could have been the wind. As it appears, there's an exit door that may have led to drafts in. Others think the paranormal had a hand in this." Redditor BoyMom119816 writes, "I think lots just want you to know that they're there." He goes on to explain that his mother-in-law has some child ghosts haunting her, and they often throw and move things, while footsteps and other noises can be heard around the home. Others in the thread agree, saying sometimes it gets scary when things escalate. Is this what's going on here? Do the ghosts of this building just want to play around with their colleagues and let them know they're there? Well, the uploader says wind is the only thing that makes sense. The movement of the whiteboard seems odd for wind. It would make more sense for the wind to simply knock it over from where it was propped against the wall than for it to do a pirouette across the hallway and land perfectly on the other side. The Redditor himself said the object was a whiteboard. Others think that the object appears to be something of a less substance, like an empty packing box or styrofoam, which would make it more reasonable for it to move this way from a gust of wind. Redditor Sobriquet negates the wind theory, asking that if wind was strong enough to propel something around like that in the hallway, why didn't it move anything else? Not even the blue bag outside the open door. Nothing else in the hallway moves at all. Wind or a mischievous ghost? What do you think? A vision seen by many is sometimes diagnosed as mass hysteria, but when it's caught on video, you cannot deny its existence. This video was published in February of 2012. The clip shows a group of people staring at the sun over the trees. At first, the camera appears to be just capturing the blazing sunlight, but as it focuses in, you can clearly see the shape of a woman within that blinding light. The clip, which has gone viral, was filmed in the Ivory Coast. The day prior to this apparition, locals had seen something which appeared to be a blue halo in the sky, a case that many thought was extraterrestrial. But when the apparition appeared using infrared technology, locals instead believed they were witnessing a miracle. Government officials tried to minimize the sighting, saying it was nothing, but some locals believe the apparition may simply be Mary casting her mercy and benevolence over the impoverished region. Whether you call this vision a miracle or not, coupled with the halo that is said to have appeared during the preceding days, these startling forms in the clouds are unexplainable. According to a team of ghost hunters, this house in San Pedro, California has long been haunted by poltergeists who like to open cupboards, throw plates, change television channels, and linger in certain rooms until a mother and her 2 children felt uncomfortable enough to leave. A lot of events happened before the ghost hunters became involved and therefore were never recorded, but it wasn't uncommon for red liquid to drip from the walls of this haunted home for no explainable reason. Here is a quick clip of this happening in real time before the team's very eyes.
Everyone just left except us. Things are starting to drip out of the cabinets. Nobody believes us, but it's happening.
There it is.
There it is, right there. It's dripping.
Eventually, the ghosts drive the mother and her children out of the home, and the ghost hunters volunteer to stay there and investigate for several months. One day, they hear 3 loud snapping noises coming from the attic and send a man named Barry to investigate. As he later recalls, something was up there waiting for them.
Are you okay, buddy?
God.
Look at his neck.
Jeff, come on.
What's behind your neck?
I don't know what's on my neck.
Come on down.
Look at your throat. Barry, get down.
Barry comes back down distraught and confused, now missing his glasses. Some kind of cord is wrapped around his neck, and he insists that something had tried to choke him upstairs in the attic. The investigation was called off not long after, out of a concern for the team's personal safety. Thank you so much for getting me to 2,000 subscribers on my Clips channel. If you want to support, please press that subscribe button. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you.